moving on with another thought that just came to my head was I was thinking about just my experiences in the last few years. I was talking to a current teammate of mine right now. We're just talking about passports. I was giving him a breakdown on just the passport situation. We was talking about how I was trying to go to another. We were just talking about basketball in general, and I was talking about how I was playing. I was finna go to China for some situation. I was finna go to China and play, and I realized I could not go and play in China because they have a requirement that you must have 3 free pages. He was looking at my passport, and he's like, "You got another passport?" And I was like, he asked me about the covering on my passport, and I was like, "Yeah, I had this since 2018. I had it for a while, and I literally just had to get another passport because I filled up all of my pages within 5 years. I filled up all my passport pages, and I literally have 1 page left, and that's what led me to going to play in Hispano in Argentina because they were the only team that would allow me to enter the country with that little limited amount of space." So a lot of these experiences that I went through, like with the passport and knowing how many pages you need, and knowing like there are certain countries where you can only have if you have 6 months left time on your passport, you can't enter into certain countries. If you don't have 2 free pages and 6 months time left on your passport, or 3 pages left on your passport, you can't enter into certain pages. So even though they say your passport expires in this amount of time, there's primarily a lot of countries. For example, you might be able to have you can only be in the country for 3 months. And you're traveling in between countries, and you can be in one country for 3 months, but your passport says you have 6 months. This happened to me. I was going to Ecuador. I had 6 months left on my passport, and my visa was only 3 months. I was only going to be there for 1 month. They said you can't enter because you must have more than 6 months worth of time. And even though the visa allows you to be in the country for 3 months, you can't enter. And he was just like, "Man, that's crazy that you able to be in, like, fill your passport up in 5 years. How many people even have the chance to even get 1 stamp on their passport?" And I was like, wow, I never even really thought about it. I'm just so busy living my life and doing my thing, and I didn't even realize, bro, I've been through like 2 passports already. I filled up 2 passports already in my life, like completely filled. And I did 1 in 5 years' time. That's some traveling. To fill up your passport in 5 years, and you get it 10 years, so in half the time I filled it up. Now, if I fill this one up, because that one before they give new passports, like the newer ones, they have 50 pages, 55 pages, I believe it is. But the old ones were like 27 or 28 or 25, maybe half. But still, how many people are filling up a whole passport in their lifetime? And that just dawned on me. He's like, "Man, you should talk about that." And I was like, I might as well talk about that. Let that be a goal for you. Filling up your passport in your lifetime. Can I fill up let that be a goal for you. How many passports can I fill up in my lifetime? How many passports can I go? How many countries can I go to? How many different experiences can I have in this life? What in this world that I haven't seen that I want to make experience? What is your bucket list? Like, take the time to really think about what you want to achieve in this life, more than just your job and career. Experience this world. Experience all that it has to offer for you. By the grace of God, I've been able to do that through basketball, and basketball has led to me filling up majority of that. But there's some trips I took on my own. I went to Thailand on my own. For the second time, I went to Australia on my own. I went to Qatar on my own, but I've already built up that type of habit of going and traveling to different places and going to different things because I got the chance through basketball. But I'm thinking just the average person do not have these experiences that they'll ever even get. Some people never even leave their city. They never even leave their city. I challenge you to say, you know what? I'm going to fill my passport up. At least fill up 1 passport in my lifetime. I'm going to be able to fill up my passport in 1 lifetime because I'm going to really experience all that this world has to offer me. I'm going to go to see the 7 wonders of the world. I'm going to go to Brazil and see the Jesus on on the hill. I'm going to go to Dubai and see the new city that they're building. I'm going to go to China and see the Great Wall. I'm going to go to the Maldives. I'm going to go to Egypt and see the pyramids. I'm going to go to Tokyo. I'm going to go. Just don't limit yourself in this life and just get the full experience of this life and just really tap into what you want. Set that goal for yourself. Write that goal down. They say you're 80% more likely to achieve something when you write it down. Make it a goal for yourself. Everything that you want. I think I heard that from Jim Rohn or Brian Tracy. Me and my girl have a joke where we always say that the white guys, Jim Rohn, Brian Tracy, Zig Ziglar, the white guys, the older white guys with all the information and the knowledge and the motivational speakers, they all talk about you have to write down. In the Bible, God said, write it down, write the vision down, make it plain. Write down what you want, write down the goals in life, write it down, make it plain so it will be more likely that it happens once you write it down. Don't set yourself too short in this life. Try to make it your life goal to experience all that this world has to offer to the best of your ability. Try to see it all. How many passports can you fill up in your lifetime? Let that be one of your goals in life. Let that be your bucket list. How many passports can you fill up in your lifetime? Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.